What's good, squad? How y'all doing this Thursday evening? Um, I just wanted to come on, do something a little quick. I know it's been a minute since I've done this face to face, so it's little calm, little less chaotic, little just a little cool boss chick uh corner episode tonight. So we're just gonna get into a little BS this evening on my favorite topic, which is music. This is a gentle reminder for myself. This is a gentle reminder for all the artists that I know, all the artists that my artists know, those who are just tuning in and want to know a little bit about the music artist journey. So it's a little bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration, things that you can kind of put in your back pocket when you are trying to, make a come up. So let me give you a little, if you're new here, the Boss Chick Corner was developed for small business owners and music artists alike, where we can collaborate, bounce ideas off of each other, just de stress when it gets stressful, because we know it gets stressful being a business owner and an artist trying to get on their grind and do what they got to do. So I created this space where we can chit chat, be encouraging to each other, be accountability partners with each other. Also drop gems for those who are on the journey and kind of get stuck where they might feel like they want to stop, or they feel like they have burnt themselves out. I always remember that you can always start over, you can always pause, rejuvenate and keep going. And that's the thing. It's not an instant process for either side, business or music. It's not an instant thing that's going to happen. It requires work, it requires research, it requires study, practice to get those things into formation and adjust it to yourself so that it flows smoothly whenever you find that formula that works for you. So like I said, I am going to give a few tips for music artists, give myself a little motivation as well. But y'all already know what to do before we into it, get started. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let your girl know you are in the corner this evening or whenever you tune in. You want to be here. We keep it bossy, we keep it saucy all the time. All right. So getting into these tips. New artists, I got 5 things for you, so make sure you got your notepad. First things up, and it's my favorite because I always tell my business owners the same thing, and it is required in music as well. Of course, we want to make music that everybody loves, right? We want to make music that everybody loves. But it is highly important that you sit down and think about your audience. Who is your target audience? What is your niche? When you think about your music, what does that person look like? Where are they sitting? Think about the type of audience that you want to appeal to. And again, we always want to be able to, relate and resonate with everybody. It's possible, you might get some people here and there, but at the core, what does your fan base look like? So sit down and think about that. And that's kind of always the hardest one because again, we want to impress everybody. We want to, conjoin and join in with everybody, but we have to think about the target audience. Who are we trying to reach out to? Do you know? If you're a music artist, drop comments below. Let me know who is your target audience. Is it men? Is it women? Is it age range 18 to 25, 20 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50? Are they into shopping at Target or Target as I call it? Are they listening to your music Are they listening to your music, in the car? Are they listening to your music while they are exercising? You got to think about those things. Where will they be listening to your music? Um, what's good? What's good? I am I am feeling good. Look, it's almost Friday. I can't complain. I can't complain. But yeah, that's the first thing. Figure out who your target audience is, music artists. The second thing, it's okay to create suspense. It is. So what I mean by that, people instantly say, I'm a music artist. I'm about to start this YouTube thing, and I'm about to get in and do this so that they can know who I am. They're gonna follow me around and go with me. And listen, I'm a YouTuber. I am. I am. Okay, okay. So you gonna play my song soon on the upcoming B.O.B. Bet. Okay, I love it. I appreciate it. All love, all love. I'ma tune in. Once my schedule gets down a little bit more, I'ma tune back in and get in on that with you guys too. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Y'all go check out his page. He has some great beats and producers out there. So if y'all looking for producers and music, yo, tune in and find the people because they be having me right here in the heart, right here. And that's how I judge my beats. If I can feel it, I can feel it. That's the one for me. So y'all do the same. But yeah, like I said, back to it. It's okay to create suspense. It's okay to say you're going to start this YouTube journey. It's okay to say you're going to post consistently, but you have to be intentional about what you post. I feel like it should go back to old school. Think about artists from back in the day. It's a lot of stuff we didn't know about them until they rose to a certain level. I would say hold some of the things until you reach a personal goal for you. So for me, let's say hmm I said once I made it to a good 5,000 on my YouTube channel that I would tell a specific story. Think of it like that. Think about Beyonce. A lot of people look at her and they was like, she doesn't say too much. She doesn't do too many interviews anymore. She's reached a certain level, but she's starting to get to a point where she is bringing out like the vulnerable sides of herself. So it's okay to do that in your journey wherever you are. We don't need to know when you go into the bathroom. We don't need to know exactly what hotel you staying at if you're out at another state doing a show. We don't need those intimate details because that's your safety as well. So be mindful of it. Set goals and divulge certain pieces of information. Create a suspense for learning who you are on your journey. So think about that in the beginning stages, middle stages, whatever your goal is the highest stage. Create that suspense. So which that also leads me into my next one, which is develop a rollout. That's number 3. Develop a rollout for your music. I see so many artists who pump out different songs. So you're jumping from this release, that release, that release. So here we are, not looking at the numbers and how well this is being perceived. You're just constantly pumping out stuff. Be intentional with what you're putting out as well. You would like to get people familiar with a certain set of songs. I like good stories. I like good storytelling. So it may be themed at the moment. So if I have these 3 or 4 to 5 songs on this particular theme of my life at the moment, I want to see how people are receptive to it. That also helps me, research my target audience. So if I, bring in these few people who actually dug this particular set of music, I can always bring back a full fold for them. And then you can bring out something else and see who vibes with that as well. Then look at the numbers, which one was getting more traction, so you know what you need to go through next. So develop a rollout to also test along the way. Develop a rollout so that you're not putting out a lot of content and then saying like nobody's listening to my music. I don't think you gave them enough time to, to really, feel it, because here you go, boom, 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 and people are getting probably a little annoyed with how much you're doing that. At least if you're consistent with the set that you're currently working on, they can definitely vibe in and be like, hey, when you finna drop some more? When, they'll be intrigued and kind of wonder what you're doing next. So that ties into the previous one about the creating the suspense. Create the suspense for your music as well, and develop a rollout so your music consistently, has people wanting more. Yeah. Okay. So that's three. Number four. I know it's about to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but hear me out. Four, create, create, create. Now, I didn't say not to create and not pump out no music either. I just said hold some of your music so that you can know what's going next. So you're creating a like a list of what's coming next. You'll still you want to have something stockpiled so that you don't have to, get into a funk and then can't create and then you don't have anything to show for it. Yeah, create so you can have it on standby waiting to get out. I'm the type of person, I write consistently. I could wake up in the middle of the night and then jot down a few things. So I already have those waiting. So if I create them, it'll already be out there, rather than I get to a point where I'm like, now I need to create something and it doesn't come out because because I didn't write it down before. So we don't want to get stuck in a complacent point where we don't have anything ready and waiting. So create, 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 and also, like I said, create that rollout plan to, keep it consistent. So if you have a stockpile, then you got stuff coming, and then you're also creating. It's going to be a continuous funnel of music and a continuous funnel of marketing strategies going out, continuous research on who's listening as it changes with the time, changes with the audience, or however it is, whatever your target and niche is. Make sense? Hope it makes sense. If it makes sense, drop me some thumbs up, thumbs up. And the last one, um, network. Network, network, network. So the good thing about being on this internet, you can find different people who are interested in the same things that you are. You can create these meetup spaces. You can get out and step outside of your comfort zone, enjoy new things, meet new people, and those opportunities may offer up more opportunities for your music to be heard as you go out and try to find your target audience, as you go out and try to find resources that'll help you with your goals financially, with your goals promotion wise and booking wise, if you're into finding spaces to perform. So always be willing to network. You see people doing podcasts, definitely reach out to them. Like the podcast community has definitely shown me how hospitable, how friendly, how supportive and comforting that it can be. Like I really think podcasters are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and they engage you in different conversations that get you in different spaces. So don't be afraid to jump on somebody's podcast as a guest, give you a chance to talk about your music, give you a chance to get into some different areas and genres. Hey, it gives you new material to write and new material and new things to create at the same time. So yeah, get out and network. You have some events in your local area, definitely go out, take some business cards, make sure to share like your links to your music with people as you're in conversation. So just figure out a unique way to network. So yeah, if you tune in this far, tell me like some of the most interesting spaces that you found that have produced some good networking opportunities for you. For me, like I said, it's been podcasting for sure. I have been out in places, enjoying entertainment. I've been in weddings where I've talked to people and learned that we have similar things in common, and we've shared and swapped cards and information and became friends on Facebook. So I find every opportunity to, get to know people and get to know what they're interested in and see how I can help them. And then it opens doors to, hey, I got a podcast. Maybe you should come on. And then as we get to talking, they realize, hey, she does music too. Dang. So every opportunity I get a chance to, explain my resume, and I get to let them listen to my music in the end. So those are the 5 keys for me. Finding my target audience, did that. Creating suspense, as y'all can see. I give a lot. I talk a lot, but it's still a lot that is to come. A lot more that I could tell. Developing a rollout. My rollout has been long, and this has been a gentle reminder to myself that I need to create my rollout for my next project, which brings me to number 4, which is create, create, create. I have to finish with this project because I set a date for September. So I'm gonna create, 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 and I'm gonna continue to create, and I am going to continue to network. So target audience, creating that suspense, developing a rollout, create, 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 and network. If you learn nothing else from me, you've learned those 5 things on today. It's all up to you to create the schedule and the setup that you need for your brand and how it'll flow. Just figure out something that gives you the structure that you need to reach the goal that you have. All right. And that's all I wanted to come on here and say today. I just wanted y'all to get a gentle reminder and give myself a gentle reminder that we have a mission to put out these projects, and they got to get put out. All right. Put them out. Put them out. Put them out. Create, create, create. But keep in mind the business point of it. Find the target audience, develop that rollout, create that suspense, and network. You gotta get out here and network. Yep. Yep. That's all I got for you guys today. If you all want to be a guest on the podcast, you got a topic you want to discuss at a later time, you want to send somebody my way, you want to send some music so we can have a listening session, we are down for it. Aren't we, K Squad? Aren't we? So send me a message at the address that is about to be scrolling on your screen at the bottom here. That's klee.baent@gmail.com. Follow me on all my socials at official Klee, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, and Instagram official _ Klee, TikTok and Twitter, Facebook official Klee. And like I said, shoot me that email that's scrolling on the bottom of the screen, kaylee.baent@gmail.com. And let's, again, network. But again, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you tuned in, appreciate you for, hitting that button to replay once this drops. And I love y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I keep it bossy. I keep it saucy. And don't forget to tell your girl how you bossing. See y'all later. Bye.